guys, Rick Shaw back at you on the 9th of March 2022. We did our running around today. We had to pay our insurance on the car for a year. Now LTO gives you insurance when you get a car, but we bought more. We bought another policy. So we went down and got that paid for the year again. It went down, it was down about $40 from the last time we went. It gets cheaper, I guess, because the car's not worth as much. I guess that's why they do that. But it was $17,000 for an entire year. And then we got the car from Honda, and they said they got a 3-year deal. So the ORCR that I have says it was May. So I wasn't sure, so figured we better go down to the LTO. So we went to the LTO, went inside, talked to the girl, and we have to do ours according to the plate, which is July, and it'll be the second week of July. They go on the last number, whatever that number is, that tells you what month. Then the second to last number tells you what week of the month you have to go. And you need to go there, because if you're late, you're screwed. Well, the way our car was done, it goes all the way up to this coming May. So the girl said, okay, you're going to have to pay from May to July, which was like 50 pesos for the registration, and then 750 for the insurance that they put on your car for you right at LTO. So good thing we went down there and checked, because if we wouldn't have, and we would have just went down in July according to our number plate, we would have been behind, and we could have got a 10,000 peso fine. Just all kinds of headaches. So it's a good thing, guys, if you get a car here, check this stuff. Now before with the car, it was just every year, and used, everything was different. But we bought a new car, so be careful when you're doing your LTO, and that's the way you have to do it. You can go online, just punch in the LTO registration, and it'll pop up a real good site. It tells you everything you need to know. And then of course we went down there, so we have to go down there before May and give them like 800 pesos. That'll carry us through to July, the second week of July. Then we have to show up the second week of July before 8 a.m. in the morning, any of those days from the 8th to the 20th, something like that, and then go down and get all our stuff. Now the one in Lipa wasn't too crowded. It doesn't look like it's gonna be, and we'll get that done when the time comes. But you got to be real careful that you don't go over on that. Now the one thing, different times I've been stopped, they always ask you for your license, and I've even gone through checkpoints where they stopped you, but they've never once asked me for the ORCR. Now the way you do your ORCR here in this country is your original you keep locked up at home, and you just bring a copy in the car. That's what we have in the car. Now when we went down to check today, we just had the copy, and that was fine with them, but when we come back, we have to bring our original. You have to bring your you gotta have your early warning device, they call it. They got the little triangle reflectors, so if you get a flat tire, you have to have those in the car. They want to see those. They want to see the car's in good shape. Well, one of the things that our car's in good shape is we have all the stuff, all the receipts from the dealership and all that. So just be careful. Be careful if you have a car here, that you don't get tripped up on 10,000 peso fine. That's that's not cabbage there. You got to be real careful of that. So, but we got all that done today. We did stop up at the S&M Mall, place I said I wasn't going to go back to, but we pay the PLDT in there, so we stopped in and we ate at Kim Bob, And one of the other things I want to tell you, I got the Kimbab. I really love that place. It's a good place to eat. Food's always real hot. It's real tasty. They give you a nice little spicy toothpaste tube of stuff to put on there. Fantastic. The kids like the waffles that they sell. There's a Waffle House there. But one of the things you also have to know is my daughter got we went to a Sizzler type rib place, but she got the chicken. Something that they do here in the Philippines that just gets the heck out of me is when they cook chicken and they're done grilling it, they take a cleaver and they just smash it so it's full of like bones and cartilage. So every bite you take, you're like picking chicken bones and cartilage out. So ask them whenever you get there if you don't like that. Don't chop it. It's the same with andox. If they want to cut the chicken at andox, they take a big meat cleaver and they just chop the hell out of it. And you get all these bone shards and cartilage. I don't like that. I don't like getting that in my food. So make sure you know that when you come here too. But we had a pretty good lunch. We got out of there. We stopped at the National Bookstore, and you can only go to them in the malls. And we got the kids some coloring books and some more school stuff. We don't know what's going to happen with the schools here coming up. It seems like it's going to lighten up, and it's even going to lighten up more than it has been. We'll see. They're starting to talk about there's going to be the BPOs where I used to work. They're going to be switching to where you're going to go back to the call center. And some people that want to stay home can still stay home for a month or so, but then they got to go back too. So that's all coming. Even when we were in the mall, nobody was fussing about the no mask. I didn't put mine on, and I don't like the kids wearing those dang things, so I had them put them down under their neck just so we don't get a hassle. But nobody said a word. We went right through the security, nothing. And even we were questioning a security to see if there was a fish place, because we picked up the boy. There wasn't any at the mall, but my wife got online and she found a fish place in town. She put it on the MapQuest thing, and we went right to it, and she picked up a couple algae eaters. One of the things they do here, they don't call them algae eaters here. They call them janitor fish. So if you if you come to the Philippines and you want an algae eater, the little ones that stick to the side of the tank, you have to tell them janitor fish, because that's what they call them here. So I thought that was kind of interesting. And then she got a couple of baby catfish that won't eat our other fish that we have. And then she got these two little black fish. I don't know what kind they are, but they're really cool looking. But they're not going to eat each other. So we put them in the tank today. And then we got the car washed. We ran around. We did a lot of stuff today. We just got back here only a little while ago. We were out all day. Long day. I'm tired. And the kids, they're still running around. As soon as I got home, I cooked them up some nice steaks, and they're down coloring in their coloring books and stuff like that, and I'm about ready to crash. For me, it was very tiring. So this is Rickshaw Out.